and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a good day. We finally have the horse ranch back. We finally have it in our games. Don't know why I said back. I don't know what I was reading that might have said that word. But I am really excited for you guys to see this build. I've spent the last 3 days making this build, which is a very long time for me. It's not something that I usually do. I don't spend that long making something, but I felt it was very necessary and I wanted to make sure that it was as detailed and as perfect for you guys as possible, so that is what we're doing today. So this is a large ranch home. I did follow an image off Pinterest as a guide, but it wasn't the be-all and end-all of what I followed. It was just kind of to give me some inspiration. This footage is from before the pack came out, and while I am filming the rooms, I am showing you the initial footage, and then the next clip after it will be once the DLC is included, if that makes sense, hopefully. I'll show you what I mean when we get to it. But yeah, I am very excited to show you guys this build. It is for 8 sims, technically 1 is a horse, so 7 sims. There is extra space, there's more bedrooms than there are sims, because I thought perhaps it could have guests over. It feels very family orientated, using growing together in this pack as well, so that was what I was aiming for. But yeah, I really love this house. It took a very long time to make, but I think that makes it better sometimes. It means that you can actually make sure you've got everything included that you wanted to include, and it's just, well, I'm obsessed with it, to be honest. This part of the wall did frustrate me quite a bit in the beginning because it wasn't filling up. There's that little triangle gap, so I tried to use half walls and I eventually somewhat got it and then just kind of like hid it away as best I could, but it's very frustrating. I wish you could do something about that in the future, hopefully, but it is what it is, and I think it's okay. So, and the roof did drive me a bit crazy, not gonna lie. It kept showing up on the inside and the floor wasn't filling in properly, and I don't know, there was a lot of issues, but we got there in the end, and I really like how it turned out. I should probably have moved it to a bigger lot if I was thinking properly, but I've been working on 50 by 50s lately, but the back garden was quite small, which they could have done with having a bit more space, because we've got about 7 lambs and goats I think I added, and chickens and a horse, so good luck to that family, I say, considering she's got 6 children as well. Technically 1's an adult. So this family that I made to live here are 2 adult farmer sims. They are a happily married couple. They have a young adult son, a teenage daughter, a child son, and twin toddlers. I did include an extra room for potentially a grandparent to stay over, and I did add an infant's nursery because I want the family to have another little baby once their elder son moves out. But for now, I wanted to have more adults in the house just to play around a bit more with the content that was available from the new DLC. So yes, that's where we're at. It was quite a challenge, honestly, to build all of this. I played it on and off for a while. I usually build all in one day, but I wanted to make sure that it was as detailed as possible, like I said. The roof we did have a few issues with. I tried to add some decorative pieces to the top of the roof, but it was not having any of it, and I think it's still glitching, to be honest. But I didn't want to not include them because I like how it looked, so it is what it is. But it was very frustrating. You can see here with the roof, yeah, I can't remember how I fixed it, but yeah, that took some time. I think I did that off camera because in the end it was driving me crazy. So yes, we're just moving on to some landscaping, I do believe, which is up next. I really like the landscaping of this. I did end up changing it slightly. We have some curved edges instead of the straight lines, which I quite like because I think it adds a bit more depth, in my opinion. It makes it look a bit more original, maybe. I don't know what the word is, not original, but different. I think everything in The Sims is very straight and structured, so I like to add some curves in now and again because it makes it feel a bit more natural. So we do end up adding a wall from Cottage Living, which is curved, and we add in some stuff from the pack at the very end of the video, I do believe. I wanted to make sure that we had near enough everything from the new pack included in this build, but I knew that if I filmed it all tonight we just wouldn't get it all done because it's out, or it was out at 6 PM my time, so I wanted to make sure that it was all prepped and ready to go. And we've got a new family that I'm going to be making reels with for my Instagram, so that'll be fun, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be chaos. I'm planning on starting an LP on my channel as well. It won't be with this family. I have already made the family that we're going to be starting with, so I will most likely be doing that tomorrow, although I do have a couple of builds I need to make for other sims, so we shall see. But I will likely be starting it tomorrow, and that will be on my YouTube channel. I'm going to have 2 separate families, I think, one for my Twitch channel and one for my YouTube channel, but they're both going to focus on horses, of course. So yes, we have a couple which is starting with for my YouTube Let's Play, and I've never done it before, so I'll have to learn how to record properly and to do voiceovers at the same time as recording, which I haven't done before, so that'll be interesting, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So yes, I'm now making the garage. I saw someone else do this idea the other day and I was like, I just have to try it, and I really like how it turned out. I'm surprised it worked, to be honest, but it just felt very like realistic in my opinion. I do end up changing one of the walls, the right archway. I added a ranch door from the new pack when I did get the DLC, but while filming this, like I said, I filmed this over the last few days. But I really like the shape of this house. I like how it feels very family orientated, and it's just a very big house. It's probably, well, I say that, well, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking sometimes when you build houses and they're like ginormous, you're like, I don't actually want to play in it because it's a bit overwhelming, but I didn't feel like that with this build. I felt it was quite fitting and it wasn't too overly sized. I think it was quite a nice fit for the particular family that I chose to live here, and I really liked landscape in this place especially. I really like how the plants fit together, and I did do it a little bit different than what I usually do, not by much but a little bit, and I really like how it turned out. It took me quite a while to do the landscaping. I think I skipped some of it because it was a lot, and all of the back garden as well, but as you can tell this video is nearly 50 minutes long, so I included most of what I filmed. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing all the landscaping. I always use the same shrubs. I don't know why, but it just fills the space really nicely. I just realised how hillbilly this song sounds. I haven't listened to the song all the way through until this moment. And we're restarting the voiceover. Had to stop in the middle of filming. I don't know whether I'll include what I said beforehand, me just talking to myself going, you absolute fool. I hadn't sped up a section and it was very laggy, so I had to go and sort all of that out again and restart. Fun. There's always something, honestly guys. It can never just go smoothly, no. So we've cut off about 4 minutes as opposed to what it was before from my lack of concentration. So yes, we're just working on the landscaping now. Upcoming is the stable. I did go to follow my usual type of stable I've been making, but I wanted to make it slightly different so it doesn't look identical, which is always good because I don't like making it when it all looks way too similar. So I like how it turned out, and I think it's like the perfect size for 1 or 2 horses. I do end up having space for 2 horses in there, so I thought perhaps at some point the horse that I have got right now could potentially have a foal, maybe. And I really like that you can adopt horses. You can, or not adopt, you can rescue them, or you can buy them. So I rescued my little horse, and she's called Rebel. You will see photos of her at the end. I'm not sure whether I showed her in the very beginning, possibly from the side, but I have included some pictures of her at the very end. I'm so excited to start playing around with the gameplay elements of this new pack because I have spent so long building. I am excited to build with it as well, of course, but I've had my fair share of ranch builds for a few days at least, so I'm gonna take a breather from building after this one, I think, and I'm going to start my Let's Play tomorrow, all being well. I do end up changing the little window hutches, whatever it's called. What is it called? Window? I don't know. You know what I mean? Where the horse puts their head out of. I can't talk today, guys. I do end up changing those because the new pack comes with specific ones. I assume they can look out of them. I don't know, haven't tried it. And I do end up changing the door on the barn as well to a new one from the pack. They are very gorgeous. I love all of the new swatches and the wood tones. I think it's one of my favourite parts. They've got a lot of new wood tones for the wallpaper and the flooring. And honestly, I think my favourite thing in the pack so far that I've seen in terms of item-wise is the little doll's house. I was like, what is this? I thought it was a chicken coop at first, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a doll's house. It's so cute. So if you haven't checked that out yet, I strongly advise you to because it's adorable. So yes, we're just working on the barn here, and I'm really glad that they have hay bales as seats because I think it really added like an extra element of realism to the build, and I thought that was really cool. I've never used them before until the announcement of horses. Why, I don't know, but I guess I just haven't really made anything that needed hay bales, I guess. But now we need them, of course, so that was very handy. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that this build had like every single thing that I might want when playing with a horse, because sometimes I make my landscaping and I'm a bit like, well, I could have done it better. So I'm trying to focus on making my landscaping a little bit more detailed, because I don't always make it detailed because I'm more focused on the actual building rather than the grounds. But it's something that I'm working on, and I really like how this turned out, so that is fine. I did do my kind of generic landscaping on this little corner because no one's going to really see it, and wasn't that important in that little tiny corner. But yeah, I added some little pens in by here for the goats and the lambs. So cute, honestly. I've only just adopted some lambs and goats, plenty of them. Probably got too many considering we've got a full house as well and 2 toddlers, so good luck to me. But yeah, we've got a lot of lambs and goats in our little pens, and we've got some chickens, which I showed at the very start of the video. But I'm going to be making some reels using them, I think, because they are adorable. The only downside is that we're now moving into autumn in my game, so hopefully it won't rain. But I haven't actually looked at the new world yet because I filmed this in Willow Creek. I just kept it in Willow Creek because that's where I filmed the start of it before the pack came out. So I haven't actually seen the new world yet, so I'm excited to explore that. And I'm thinking we're gonna live in a house in the new world. I don't actually know what it's called. I haven't even looked at that much, so that'll be fun to explore tomorrow. And I'm going to be making my family live in a small little ranch home. I think I want them to have like maybe a horse each because we're starting off with a couple, as I said at the start of this video. And I think that it's my first male sim I've ever made that genuinely looks like a person. Like, he really does look like an actual human, not like a cartoon. Not that Sims is a cartoon, but you know what I mean. Not like a digital person. But yeah, I'm really excited to start playing with that family. This song is so country. It's so like generic, old school country, but I just think it's fitting for this pack. I'm really liking using those trees. They're not technically a tree, but you know, it is a tree. Those tall ones at the back of the builds. I think it makes it look very like fancy, in my opinion. I used it in one of my other builds the other day and I was like, what is good about this image? And I thought, well, I think it's actually the trees that make it look good, so I added those in this one as well because I thought, well, I liked it in my other build. So this build is, how many bedrooms? There's 2 downstairs and there's 5 upstairs, I think. Yeah, there's 5 upstairs and 2 downstairs. It's a 7-bedroom house, my goodness. Now we're moving on to the actual interior, finally, after nearly a quarter of an hour. I do apologise. I think it's one of my longest videos ever, but it's fine because we love it. Who doesn't love a good new DLC pack with lots of mis-editing on my behalf, but we're resolved now, we're fine. But yeah, I do end up changing the kitchen around after I finished it when I had the DLC, because I made this yesterday and the day before that, I've been working on this for the past 3 days, and then this afternoon, or this evening, because it came out at 6 and it's now 10 o'clock for me, I've been editing, had food, and here we are. So I did change the kitchen around a bit, and I added the new DLC in, which I am obsessed with. I love the new kitchen cabinets. As a builder, they are golden. They look real, they are like proper wood. I really love them. I'm not too fond of the cabinet that is the narrow one, you know, the ones like above the oven and above the sink currently. The new swatch for, or not swatch, but the new style of cabinet is slightly, well, I don't know what the word is. It's just an odd size. It doesn't like come out very far, and when adding a hob above the oven, I think, is that what it's called? I don't think it's called a hob, is it? You know, the thing above the oven on the ceiling. Anyway, I can't think of the word. But that thing, it doesn't fit properly with that, which was kind of frustrating. I'm not sure whether I include it. I might do, but look at these cabinets. Look how gorgeous these cabinets are, guys. I'm absolutely obsessed. And I also saw someone do this idea the other day with the sofa in the middle like this with the table. I know technically you can't use it, but it just looks really realistic and I love it. I did fiddle around a bit with the counters, trying to get them to work because they were different size than the other ones I had, and you know, but I really think the Sims team are improving greatly with the texture of the items. I was saying to my partner earlier, the one of the chairs I used upstairs really does look like material, whereas like some of the other ones look like plastic. It sounds strange, I can't really explain what I mean, but if you do get the new DLC Horse Ranch pack, you'll see what I mean, hopefully. They've got like a little armchair, and it looks so real. It looks like an actual, like, in real life chair. I really like this kitchen. I think it's a really nice size. I did add some little details in the corner for like wine, because you've got one of those, I don't know what it's called, but the wine making things outside where you can, like, you know, crush the berries yourself. I used to like doing that in Sims 3, I think it was, so it's nice to have that back. And I did film my sim stomping on all the berries, so that was funny. But yeah, I am not going to talk through the entire thing of this video because that would just be endless for you guys listening to me talk for that length of time, and you just want to see all of the new content and enjoy all the new stuff and just see what it's all about. So I will be coming up with a lot more stuff very soon. I will probably do a whole save of this new world, either by myself or with other people. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, a lot going on. A lot to look forward to, and I am really excited. This video is all over the place, honestly. I've just realised I've accidentally included a bedroom in the downstairs, but I'm going to have to go and readjust that, and hopefully when I'm speaking you're not looking at a bedroom, you're looking at the lounge. Oh my goodness, honestly, it's gonna drive me crazy. I might just keep it in at this point. Well, anyway, I will let you guys watch the end of the video. Now we've got like how many minutes left? Basically half an hour, less than that, but you know. A long time left. I don't know why I said end of the video. It's usually because my videos are around 20 minutes, but this one's over 46 minutes. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I really hope you enjoy the new content included. I hope you're enjoying the horse ranch, and look forward to a lot more content coming soon. And all of my stuff which is unhorse related I will probably leave a little while because I have edited it, but I'm not going to upload it yet because I want this week to be all about horses. So I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with the start of my Let's Play. So that'll be very fun because I've never done that before. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you guys think about this build. I really hope you like it. It will be available on my gallery to download at Laura Abbey X. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the Let's Play, hopefully, if I can work it out. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks guys, bye!
And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none that you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You may lose all mistakes, but none you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. Surrender to me, oh. To me, surrender to me.
I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by yourself on a Saturday night. You were the guy with your friends at the doorway, pretending that you had the time of your life. Had we met before, instant chemistry, was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. We were making our way through the town, yeah, never really wanted the night to end. And I was wishing you'd stick around, still I was thinking that we were just friends. Had we met before, instant chemistry, was so glad you came. Had we met before, laugh innocently, but it didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. It felt like coming home. Had we met before, instant chemistry. It took me a while to realize that you were the missing piece. It didn't feel like thunder or lightning, but something struck me when I was looking into your eyes. Wasn't love at first sight, and fire burning bright, but now I know what it was. It was like coming home. Yeah, it felt like coming home. I was the girl all alone in the corner, drinking by herself on a Saturday night.
It's kind of bittersweet. Never thought I'd come back. It's been a while since I packed up my things and left. I recall it still in my beat up truck. I didn't look back, didn't give up. I got my first real kiss behind the coffee shop. Thought he was the one until we broke it off. I recall recall it still. In his beat up truck, yeah, I cried like hell. Then I told him off, or I would never come back to this town. But now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep flooding by, the memories that I'm made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. I worked that later shift at the local bar, but said I'll make it big. Said I quit this job. I recall it still. Yeah, just like that, I walked out that door and never looked back, or I would never come back to this town. But now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep flooding by, the memories that I'm made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. I didn't look back, didn't give up. Swore I would never come back to this town, but now I'm here once again, and things that I forgot just keep floating by, the memories that I made of. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up. Place where I grew up. Damn, my heart still beats for the place where I grew up.
One more Saturday night, you're wearing them jeans so tight. I'll keep waiting for the perfect moment.
I look out across the water, I smell the salt, I feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Reaper's Fork to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves in the fall. Who are we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow? The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on. Yeah, I've still got Tennessee on my mind. Yeah.
I get dressed up to go downtown. I'm all messed up on a Friday night. Not really here for a good time, but if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night, and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low, need to blow off some steam to get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on, 'cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stay.
Same song from the screen door. He was a score on a mountain, waiting for a sign of rain. Cart horse with his head down, devoted to a way of being. But he broke wide open, like a bird in spring, with a divine potion made of love and pain. He was really living, yeah man, all the way, with a deep emotion made of love and pain. She lived in the panic, made a home with the sirens. Couldn't make it off the front porch, red flag behind each door. She held a scar like an aspen, golden by her age. High horse with her head back, devoted to what should have been. But she broke wide open, like a bird in spring, with a divine potion made of love and pain. She was really living, yeah man, all the way, with a deep emotion made of love and pain.
Set out on the open road, same old place you always used to go when you were younger. Speeding through a 50 song like your dad before you didn't even notice. The old man with the silver hair sitting in his rocking chair. Soon you'll be there. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget that it leaves you feeling down and filled with some regrets. All this trick of the memory, we'll call them good old days. Although sweet in the moment, it's poison for you. Same old tune as you heard before you even knew the language. With every line it brought you back, back to where the summer never ended. Although it's easy to remember, it's as easy to forget that it leaves you feeling down and filled with some regrets. All this trick of the memory, we call them good old days. Although sweet in the moment, it's
It's true that I drink when I'm down on my luck. So it's true that I drink all the time. And it's true I'm the devil when I am drunk. So it's true that I run off every good friend of mine. Most of them drunkards know I live for it. But darling, now you're leaving too. And there's nobody here but me and me. And we'll be gone pretty soon. Take me to Houston or some other place where they pour whiskey like rain. I drank every drop down to old Nashville town. I'll never forget the mistakes that I made. That city